How you all doing today? Hope you're doing better than me, because I got some news to tell you. And I'm extremely tired, but I just feel like led to share this. Now, this is a video for everyone who's trying to find work. The date is November 30th, 2021. So I was just having an interview today, anyways, at a restaurant. Doesn't matter which one it was. Just know that all restaurants have a very standard policy for. Yeah, it's getting to a point now. They give me, obviously, this is a long list of things that you have to do, like when you get hired on. They gave me this first in the beginning, and then they told me later by the end of the interview, yeah, congratulations, you qualify. You start on Saturday. Oh, by the way, did you get vaccinated? They did this to me at the very end. So, yep, you gotta have your letter of conduct, just get black pants, get black shoes. This was the list of all the. I'm not gonna show you the number, but that's the way it goes. So yeah, that's what it was in their writing, and they gave me just a long sheets, forms, and all that stuff, all that good stuff. But I can't believe that they're like even look at me. Now that I told them that I wouldn't take it. Now this is a policy that is going to be mandatory, and if anyone out there is looking for work, I feel for you. This is not my control. I can't control what managers are doing right now. They're really pushing this agenda hard. Like, it's unfair. I was even thinking about going to a church, just to talk to some good people. There's not many churches that are open now. They have this policy too. You can't even go into a church until you get two. Man, oh man. I'm so pissed off right now. I could go out into the rain and just start swinging swords. That's how I feel. I'm angry. I could chop down a tree. Honest to God. Because, sometimes my rage, it just boils to the surface. You don't know, what it's like to be a 30-something-year-old man. Just waiting, praying for work. And you know what? I get this shit. Oh, excuse my language. You don't want me to cuss on this channel? Find another channel. I'm just being real. I'm not perfect. I'm just a regular guy. I've seen some stuff. I've seen a lot of videos. And you know something? I get tired of doing this. I really do. I started as a filmmaker, but this is not fun for me anymore. No. What I really wanted to do, I actually wanted to, maybe have a normal life, settle down, maybe find a nice girl, and maybe move to a smaller community with good people, because in the city, nobody gives a crap about you or me. I don't think so. I try to help good people online, and I get told off for it in the end. That's my reward. I can guarantee you, if I go back to the hospital this year for chest pains, no one's gonna care. If I was female, there'd probably be 1,000 people following me on, say, "Oh yeah, we'll pray for you." But as a man, let's be real. I'm not gonna be sugarcoating anything. Society doesn't give a damn about single men anymore. They don't. When women and minorities are getting more support and attention than you are, and you have no. They want to know if I had a criminal code of conduct, and I can guarantee you, if I was a woman or minority, they wouldn't ask those types of questions. But around here, they do, and it's just like they're gatekeepers. They have all the authority. There's places that are LGBTQ pro. They have the rainbow flags and the signs, and yeah, see people that are tatted up. They smell. They're just awful. They look awful. Piercings, like haircuts. I don't know. I'm not saying anything like personally bad about that. I'm just saying that, and if they're hiring those people, I mean, a guy who's got plenty of background experience. I've taken care of children. I have worked in a few fast food places. I worked at a grocery store. I make videos, media projects. I wanted to get into teaching, media. I actually wanted to be a daddy one of these days. Just find just a normal girl who would be open and free to the idea of like settling down. It's rare. And like I said in my other videos, I don't even know if I did mention this, but like, I don't go to the bars. I spent the good half of my past year just researching like scripture. I followed people who were Christian, but they judged me. They judged me a lot. I was like, okay, fine. I'll support those people anyways because they're real. And I wanted to try to become worthy, and I wanted to become the best version of myself, because how are you going to find a good woman, if you're not a good man? What's a good man? Hardworking. You have to be steadfast. You got to be honest. Like, not conceited, not selfish. You have to put others ahead of yourself. If I didn't do those things, I would probably be a success on YouTube, but to what end? I know that I'm not going to be a success on YouTube. I know that much. It's not important to me anymore. I share the truth. I shared videos about things which most people, they don't even want to dare touch upon, because it's just too... They don't want to touch upon it because it's not popular. It's going to throw off their record or something. I don't know. Reputation, whatever. And me, I don't really care. I don't really have that problem. I may not even be on YouTube for much longer, so... Yeah, I just want to say to the people, since you haven't been vaccinated and you're searching for work, pop-ups. If you haven't been, if you haven't been vaccinated and you're searching for work, I feel you full-heartedly. Even if you come across 100 of these places that are wanting you to be pressured into something that can actually... And I'm not going to even talk about, the mark or whatever. I'm not going to preach the Bible. That's not me. What I will say is that this is your health. You can't put a price on that. Let's just say that if you do take a shot for a job, you cannot sue the pharmaceutical industry once you take that. There's no going back after that. And God knows what this could do to your body, your immune system. You could be screwed up with your infertility. Like, infertility could be a possibility, even if you don't get like blood clotting or get like ear infections, or if you don't get paralyzed from this, depending on which vaccine it is. I think they're all pretty much, to a degree, they're messing people up. But they're pushing for this. They're pushing this to the point where everybody is now being forced to take it, no questions asked. And they censored people, they censor good people, doctors. If you actually do your research, Dr. Pierre Corey's testimony on ivermectin and no, social media, they completely shut him out. They censored him. They censored other people. On BitChute, you'll be able to find these stories a lot easier than over in YouTube. YouTube is just become taken over. Artificial intelligence and web bots and all that. They're screening these videos. Even if you say the V word, you're done. You're done, son. Not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at the fact how stupid this whole scenario is. We have all the technology in the world. You guys got cameras on your phones, and you don't even make any content. You know who I'm talking to. You guys are lazy. You have all the information given to you in the world, all the technology, but you won't hit that friggin' record button and upload one video to testify what you really think. So don't tell me, don't be on the keyboard doing this, and I go and check your channels to see if they're blank. For all I know, these people could be artificial intelligence, and yeah, trolls, these things do exist. I'm sure that people who are not really with the times, they need to get with the program, and I'm dead serious. Like, if you're going to be on YouTube, it's your responsibility to contribute to the platform, because so many good people who have been on the front lines, not just telling the truth, but actually showing it. There was a woman who was goes by the name of Victoria Rose, Southern Hemisphere Night Sky, and she was sick. She was in the hospital, and even when she was not fully recovered, she had to get out of there because, like, light switch, she knew that if she stayed, what the doctors were going to do, they were going to force nasal swab or inject something, because that's just the new policy, and I believe it. I believe that. Last time I was in the hospital alone, I didn't have followers. Nobody knew what I was going through. But it is what it is. People, including my family and other people, they didn't know what I was going through, chest pains and all that stuff. When I went into the hospital just to get blood tested and see if I wasn't dying, because I didn't know I had serious chest pains, and that could have been serious. And thank God, I'm not, disabled. I mean, I'm able-bodied, and I'm able to walk around in the rain and run around like a madman, passing out resumes on paper and just talking to people in person, rather than sit behind a screen in a different country and apply God knows where. These people barely even speak English, and they get better treatment than I do. Honest to God. And they ask me, like, oh, do you have a void check, letter of conduct, black pants, vex? Not enough to say the V word, but yeah, there's people out there that are. It's like you got to go through hoops. You got to go through the fire. When it gets to the point where you have to compromise your integrity, like, what have I been doing this whole time? I've been making documentaries, and I've been trying to warn people. I've been trying to warn people about this stuff because it's real. It's not a conspiracy. There are people who are really getting sick. And I was told, I even had a video that I had to make a testimony about. I had a dream, very vague, but yeah, it haunted me enough to try to make the video testimony on camera, and it was taken down by YouTube's community guidelines, and then they labeled it as medical disinformation. And now, today, I just coming back after sleeping on the couch, going on camera right now to tell you again, yeah, this is what I have to deal with. I may have to go back and continue my search to find just a regular job, just so that maybe one day I could finally have a normal life, like what most people are taking for granted now. They don't know the struggles. They don't understand what it is that they got. You know, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you haven't really had taken a good look at them, you know, and ask yourself, you know, do you see yourself with this person? That would be the time to get serious, I think, right now, because when things get bad, when stuff hits the fan, you're going to need someone that you can count on, someone who will be there for you through the thick of it. And well, some of us are lucky to have that. It must be nice to have somebody. And I prayed for those things. I prayed for those things. Will I ever have that in my life? I don't know. Maybe if a nice woman out there will see that, you know, beyond like what I do have or don't have. I don't have a lot of money right now. I'm just trying to. I'm living week to week. I have to. So, which means I may have to continue doing this YouTube gig, the Watchman work, as I like to call it. I didn't want this to become a full-time gig, but yeah, when it comes to that point where I've seen so many videos and people are not waking up, my family is not waking up, even some of the people who I've helped in the past, they're not even fully getting it. It's like, well, they get it. They have all the information, and they know that I'm not. I don't know what some people are thinking. They're just, as I said, you know, there's some people that you got to find people you can trust. Otherwise, when things get bad, you're not going to be able to, you know, get through it. Well, I would just say, like, maybe you shouldn't put your trust or emphasis too much on people, because people will let you down. It's happened to me all the time. I've been let down in the past. There's people I thought they were always going to be there for me, but they're not. And you know what? Just say, even if the churches are not going to take you in because you haven't gotten, you don't need a church. What you do need is to try to get right, and it's your responsibility to do that. You know, these books are not illegal yet, but there will come a time soon where, you know, certain opinions and martial law happens. Most people are not going to have a say. Like, they're just going to be forced to taking something just so that they can survive. Yeah. These, by the way, this is a UV pen. These are good to have. You can buy these at the dollar store. UV light. And as you can see, I got nothing, nada. It's a pretty good test though. I mean, even if you did get one of these, no more. Just, now you know. Don't buy into this crap, because long term, we don't know. We don't know what this damage is going to do. And people, they really have to wake up. I'm dead serious. And I'm no one. I'm just a filmmaker. So, yeah, that's enough for tonight. I'm dead tired. And yeah, maybe I will continue on with this, but yeah, I just want people to be safe. I just don't want anyone to get hurt. I've seen that many stories. Paralyzed and people dying. The world is getting very, yeah, It's gonna be very crazy. I can even share links at the bottom. If you guys have a comment or if you wanna say something or contribute anything to this, you're welcome to do so. And if you see somebody who's down on their luck, by the way, don't judge. As of right now, I'm unemployed. I have shaven off my beard. I give myself a haircut. It's the best I can do. I'm losing my hair somewhat, but yeah. I mean, like, if I'm not clean shaven, I would look really rugged. And, well, yeah. Don't judge people based on their cover, okay? This is something that everybody's going to be going through something. So, the name of the game is to help the man next to you. That's what it is. That's all it is. You know, even Jesus, he said, love one another. Don't, as in, don't judge one another. Don't give people ultimatums or conditions. Don't gaslight. Just help them out, because somebody out there, they may know something that you don't, and yeah, don't be that stumbling block in that person's way. If he needs something, listen to him, because maybe he's on to something, and yeah, I'll just end the video off right there. Yeah, I'll probably post in a couple days with an update, and if you're by chance a manager or planning to be a manager or assistant manager, think twice the next time you talk to or interview somebody that isn't jabbed, because maybe there's a good reason for it. That's it, I'm done. God bless.
The promise of better times is on the horizon, but we're not out of the woods yet. It's essential to continue taking precautions in the workplace to help prevent the spread of COVID-19, while also continuing to do your part to prevent injury to yourself and others, whatever industry you work in, so we can all get home safe. Together, we can work through this safely.
Thanks for tuning into my channel. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.